My name's Hello guys, and today we're going to be playing some Battlefield Hardline. Also, just a little disclaimer, you can get the robbery DLC free and you can keep it forever. You can see it says right there. The limited offer, I think it ends May 10th or something, but you see price is free. All the other ones you have to pay for, obviously premium, all these stuff, but this is free for limited time, so you can get it and you keep it forever. Even if you don't play it, it's good if you come back, you'll have robbery. Also, another cool thing that I really like is that they announced Battlefield 1, it's going to be World War I themed, so we're getting COD 4 Remastered, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which I think most people are just getting it for COD 4 Remastered, and we also got Battlefield 1 World War I, and it looks gorgeous, and we know it's going to be gorgeous because it's made from the same system. The graphics and textures are made from the same system as Battlefront was, and Battlefront looked amazing. So, we know that... My name is Lethal Kid, hello guys, and today we're playing some Battlefield Hardline Online. I recently did a video where I was doing, Blood Money. I was doing Blood Money, and then I actually didn't, use that because, I felt like it was a little too slow-paced. If you've ever played Battlefield Hardline Blood Money, you know it's quite a slow-paced game. So I decided to go into TDM where everything happens like in a flash. So yeah, here I am, and we're playing it today. Hopefully we won't die every 3 seconds. Hopefully. Oh, and I'm dead. Just to be fair, I don't play this game a lot. That's not making an excuse. I'm just saying I don't play this game a lot, so I'm not good at it. Not to say that if you play a game a lot that you're like really good at it. I'm just saying that, okay, scrap all of that, I'm bad at the game. I'm trying to make up excuses and putting it in a nice way, but I'm just bad. So I'm probably gonna die a lot. Exactly. I feel like in this game, you need, like, attachments for weapons to work. Some weapons it's okay, but a lot of the weapons you do need an attachment, or, like, attachments for them to work. Because a lot of these weapons, their iron sights are just terrible. A lot of them, especially, like, the FAMAS and stuff like that, because the iron sights cover up so much of your vision that, basically, if you don't have a clear line of sight and you're not predicting where your enemy's going, you can't hit him. Like, you're basically shooting nothingness. And the reason I'm using the F2000 is because it was my favorite weapon back in BF2, or my favorite assault rifle. It was really cool, really nice. Loved it. And, like, in general, it's just a really good.
Ain't nothing but big dogs around here. I'm going fireball.
What? Where was he? Sorry, I went silent there for a minute. I was just like really concentrating not to die, but where was that guy? This is one thing that's bad about third-person views. A lot of campers, they get these techniques, right, where they can find certain spots. Sorry. They can find certain spots where people don't know where they are because they can't see them because all they see is just a wall. Oh, we got an AFK guy over here. Good. That's just great. But a lot of campers do that, and that's one faulty thing with the third-person view. It's good, but it's also, you know, kind of a little cheat factor thing. It's annoying sometimes. Like, a player keeps killing you over and over again, and you're trying to find out where he's actually hiding so that you can, like, kill him, but you don't know because it's just showing a wall. I'm pretty sure some pros can still tell from the wall, but in all honesty, there's a lot of walls in this game. He killed me with 0 health. But, yeah. Also, wait, sorry. Another thing is, guys, it's hard to commentate about these things because if you don't have a real focus of what you want to do, which I really don't, and I usually just play games and commentate over them. I know that's not how the way YouTube works. You have to have a certain plan, but really, I just kind of go with the flow. I don't really. I just kind of do it, but I should really have a plan, and I think it would make things a lot easier. But for this one, I just winging it. At some moments, I may like cut out, or I may not my mic cutting out. I mean, I may cut it out, as in I may stop talking for a little bit. But that's just because sometimes I forget I'm actually recording a video, and sometimes I think I'm just playing a game, because you're not gonna be talking to yourself while playing a game, are you? So, but I mean, when I mean playing a game, I just mean playing a game normally. Just no commenting, nothing. You just want to play a game and have fun. Usually, I won't talk to myself. Maybe I will every little bit. I knew that guy was coming, but I didn't think he was gonna come here. But I want to say something. Some of the usernames in this game, I've seen. I'm contributing for Danny 420 MLG Dank 360 Blaze It. You know, the username is just the usernames in this game are just, they're so creative, and I don't mean that in a bad way. They actually are creative. I don't know how people come up with this kind of things. Sure Shop, Krusty BR with the little Lenny face in the middle. This is what I'm talking about. Oaksy Cade. I mean, obviously username's not meant to be a little goofy. It's not meant to be like a real name. Like, I've never seen someone put their actual name, like something like Connor or something. I've never seen that ever in any game. It's always something wacky. But I guess that's the point of usernames. But there's a certain limit where it's like, where do you find this out? Where's your inspiration? And a lot of it's just questionable to a point where it's like, do you how?
Make it on the house. Make it out.
But the FAMAS is really good, especially because I got that Cobra sight on it. So it's really useful, and I really like it. And as I said, it was my favorite weapon, or assault rifle for that matter, back in BF4. But yeah. Damn it. It goes with 3 health. I don't know. This actually happened back in the beta. Every single Battlefield beta, it seems to be a tradition where you always get Worm Guy. If you don't know what Worm Guy is, just search up Worm Man glitch Battlefield 4 betas, and you'll just see every single beta they have the same glitch. I bet you it's gonna be in Battlefield 1. I bet you. There's these moments in a video where, if you've ever made a video, there's always going to be these awkward moments where you just don't know what to say, where you're just sitting there just, hi there. This is one of those moments. Because games like this, there's not really much to commentate about. I just felt like making a video today because, I don't know, I just felt like making a video. And, you know, it's just all about consistency. So, I just thought about that. And the snipers in this game, I'm full health, okay, full health. Shoots me in the arm, doesn't even have the 338 Magnum rounds, and those things are OP, okay? Those things are OP. He shoots me in the arm and gets a one-shot. The snipers in this game. Now, I know it's kind of unrealistic that a sniper doesn't one-shot someone to the chest, but you have to get a headshot in Battlefield games, but that kind of balances out. Just imagine someone just it hits you in the arm, one shot. If that's not how it's meant to go, and in Battlefield, I think they, like, especially the 300 knockout, I think the snipers should have been toned down. Actually, for that matter, all of the weapons, just the bullet damage in general, should be low in any game, especially Battlefield games, because you get a lot of things like curve shotting, like seeing things on other people's screens that you have never seen, that you've that didn't happen on your screen. If you keep the bullet damage low, then you stop that a lot because it's more smooth. It's hard to explain, but just think about it. If someone could kill you really quickly, a lot of errors will happen. So you won't be able to see him coming, and if you do get like shot a little bit, you can do something about it, and also it keeps your frame rate good, like stuff like that. I turn to my left, I don't even see him, I die. But if the bullet damage is low, then you have first A, time to turn around, and B, you actually have time to, like, the servers don't get so much strain, and your FPS is much smoother, should I say. Tell me if you guys like this game and your own opinions on the game. I have very mixed opinions, especially on the game modes. There's a lot of game modes and weapons, for that matter, that are not balanced out in a way. And there's a big controversy where it's like, if Hardline is pay to win, which if you don't know what that is, like, for the weapons that you get from DLC, like the DLC weapons and the extra weapons, basically, yeah, like extra weapons that you can get, are those better than the weapons that you get with the base game? So do you have to pay to get the best weapons in the game? So that's what pay to win means. I kind of see it doing that, but at the same time, I kind of don't. It matters on what you're talking about, but it kind of is in a way, and it also isn't. I'm not pro expert, nothing like that. As you can see, I'm not that good at the game anyway. I'm only 6, but I'm not pro expert. You should go watch someone like Level Cap. If you don't know Level Cap, he talks about Battlefield, and he's quite a pro. He's really good at the game, and he just talks about the game in general, improvements. He's actually played Battlefield 1. But he's not allowed to talk about it, obviously. The only reason they let him play it is because they could then give him feedback early in the game so that they don't make the same mistake. And the game is already out, so they want the game to be as good at release as possible. But he has around 3 million subscribers. I can't remember his count, but he's really, really good. He's called Level Cap Gaming. He's just a really good guy in general. So you should go check him out. If you've ever played a Battlefield game, any Battlefield game, you would know how many. If you played Battlefield 4, actually, I'm changing it now. If you played Battlefield 4, especially when it was first released, EA. A lot of people say EA are bad game developers or bad company. They're not a bad company in general when they make bad games, but they should make the wrong decisions. Same for Activision. Like, back in the day, Call of Duty was like a serious game. Now it's like a meme or some kind of joke, where it's like, hey, have you heard of the new Battlefield? COD? It's a joke now, but back then it was like a serious game, and I think Activision really had to do something. They changed backlots recently, where season pass holders like myself can actually get extra supply drops, and they got this thing called Weapon Drive, where you're guaranteed. You're guaranteed you said thanks. You're guaranteed a weapon, like one of the DLC weapons, like the HG40 or the FAMAS that's been added, the FFR, but yeah, that's been added into the game, and I think that really helps out, because now, like, people like myself, I bought the game Season Pass Deluxe Edition, so the $100 version. And I was really excited for it. But when they announced this thing, I was feeling like this to myself. People with standard edition, the standard edition of the game, who are luckier than me, get more stuff than me, even though I have Season Pass. You know? And it doesn't completely solve the problem, but it's definitely an improvement. And we're talking about Activision here, so you know, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, so yeah. But so yeah. Can get shot right now. Damn it. Sorry, I went sound there again, sorry. But, oh, the storm's kicking in. But as I was saying, Black Ops 3 has got some major changes, so if you go to the Season Pass, you should go on there right now. I haven't been on there in a while as well myself, so I actually need to go on there and use my weapon bribe, see which weapon I get. I'm really excited to see which one I do. There's certain contracts in the game where you can do a certain thing, like challenges in the game, and then you get weapon bribes and 10 supply drops. So I think this is a big step with the weapons in the game. So Season Pass holders actually get more, because it feels like Season Pass holders just bought the Season Pass and all they're getting is maps. If you buy the Season Pass, you get the whole package. But until now, I don't think you're getting the whole package. And some people can still argue that you still are, you know, but you know it's an improvement. And I think it's a good improvement. So that's all I have to say about Black Ops 3. So if you have Black Ops 3, you should definitely get back on there and see how it is. I'm going to be personally getting back on there and seeing how it is myself. Because a lot more people are going to be getting these DLC weapons, and Black Ops 3 isn't pay to win with any matter. I think the best one is the KN-44. It's the first assault rifle that you get, so it definitely isn't pay to win. But it's good to see that people that aren't so lucky and still have Season Pass and pay more in the game than most people are getting noticed that they don't have the weapons. So that is very nice of Activision. I think this is a very good step for Black Ops 3, because this has been a major issue right over the past couple of, you know, over the release of Black Ops 3. This has been the issue, the main issue, that with the supply drops. It was in Advanced Warfare as well. These supply drops have just, you know, been decimating everything, and they make money off this as well. And the chance of actually getting an epic or one of the new DLC weapons in a fighter is really low. It's like 0.2% or something, and it even lowers your chance even more since you can get duplicates. Like, at least if you can get duplicates, that you could get every single weapon in the game and never get a DLC weapon. But when you buy a certain amount of them, you will somewhat get it, because if you got every single other weapon in the game apart from those DLC weapons, then what else is it going to give you? And this is where duplicates come in. So there are duplicates in the game. So that greatly decreases your chance of getting some kind of rare or some kind of DLC weapon. So yeah, I should probably stop talking about this now. Also, Uncharted 4, I'm not gonna be playing that. I'm not into those kind of games. Dark Souls 3, also not into those kind of games. Possibly we'll be playing Overwatch. I got Rainbow Six Siege, sorry. I probably will be making a video on that, but I'm maybe playing the Overwatch beta. I actually can't play the Overwatch beta. I don't know, something's wrong, and the load times, like, it takes. I waited 2 solid hours, okay, in a load screen. Nothing happened. And I tried this multiple times. Still, nothing happened. And it's super weird to me why that would happen. I mean, it's still a beta, obviously, but at the same time, sure, shut again, but at the same time, there's no point putting up a beta if I can't play it. I should like a full-on siege. So yeah, I think my little thing may end soon. So if when the video actually comes out, I just cut it here, or I don't actually finish the match, that's because PlayStation recording only allows up to 15 minutes of gameplay, which sucks, because a lot of like hardcore gamers need much more time to do their stuff. So I really do feel like that's a little bit bummer, but if I get a small little cut, I will make sure to actually, when I'm editing the video, put like a little thing in the video saying that my video cut off because of the time limit. And I will try to make it so that I get all of my footage in. But hopefully I'll be able to finish this match. Hopefully. Let's just say that. But yeah. Yeah, you may have been looking at this game, or this video, thinking that it's like gonna be some kind of hardcore game tutorial or something, and I'm gonna be playing incredibly well. No, I just like playing a game and then just talking about other games and just the recent news in video games. Yeah, that's if that's what you came for, my like pro tips and stuff and pro gameplay, then please go subscribe to Level Cap and watch his videos, because he's a pro at every single Battlefield game. I don't know one Battlefield game that he will not wreck me at. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Just go watch Level Cap for some pro gameplay, please. And yeah. I'm kind of like the news guy for video games now. I'm not even playing. This is just background gameplay now. I'm just talking about the newest news. But that's kind of what my videos are going to be until I find some kind of thing to do. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to be doing in general for YouTube. So this is kind of what I do. If you don't like this, then sure, you know, obviously drop a dislike, or you know, I love every feedback, especially at a low subscriber count. Neither remember it's okay, but definitely at a low subscriber count, you always want to improve. You want to maintain a certain level. Me, I sometimes forget to record. I haven't recorded in a very long time, actually, like a month or so, and it's because I've been recently doing my studies. I'm still in school. I'm not some of those other YouTubers where they're not in school anymore and they have all their time in the world to actually do YouTube. I'm not gonna say I have a life, because YouTube is a very big job, and that's kind of mean to all those YouTubers, but I do have school and I do study a lot. So actually, to be fair, I don't study that much, but I do study somewhat, and I still have school in a day. I still have a school day, so I don't have the entire day to myself. But I'll try to upload more, especially on those weekends, because on the weekends, obviously, it's the weekends. I have the entire day to myself, and weekends are absolutely beautiful. I don't know what I would do without weekends.
Medkit right there.
God damn it! Who killed me? I was trying to get all of those guys in there. That would have been pretty cool, but I guess the Molotov just didn't want to be my friend. And there's one more thing I wanted to say. The reason a lot of my videos isn't commentating is because most people, let's be honest here, most people watch teenagers, or people like teenagers. And like, for example, if you're trying to find out, like, to buy a laptop and you watch a review from a teenager, and you have to watch you have the choice to watch a review from a 12-year-old boy, or if you have the chance to watch it from a teenager, I think a lot of people are going to choose the teenager because he's more experienced, he's older, and he's more mature. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to do face cam, or I don't want to do voice commentating, because a lot of people then just laugh at me, or they just don't watch my videos for the reason that I think they are, because I'm this young. So yeah, and I really like Team Deathmatch because I get loads of kills. I think personally I get loads of kills, like I'm the best in the world. I get loads of kills compared to everyone else. I mean, I just get loads of kills personally, like for myself. For the amount of kills I get on average in like a Blood Money game, I get way more, like, way more kills in this game mode than probably any other game mode. Probably because it's, you know, TDM. It's the core game mode for kills, but still. This is what I'm talking about. I love this ending. Back to the ground. Okay, well, that's gonna be the video today, guys. I hope you guys. That's a lot of coins. That's a lot of coins. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to help me out. A lot of people think that just subscribing doesn't help out at all. Helps out a tremendous amount. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next one.